growing up from as far back as I can remember, I was a huge, lover of music and always very moved by other people's music. And when I think I was about 14 or 15 years old, I asked my mother to fix up this broken guitar that was in the living room of our house, and she was kind enough to do so. And then from there, my cousin taught me how to play a couple Nirvana songs, and then here we are now. A few people in my family were just sort of huge kind of influences and inspirations to me, just in my being like a bad student in school, but a creative person, and that was okay to be that. So one of those cousins, Noah, lived in New York, and I just had such a great time coming and visiting this town, and just thought it was such a magical place. Then after 8 years of living here, I had to get the out. Like any place you go to, I think it's always better 5 years before you get there. That's what people tell you that have been there for a while. So I never believe it. It's your own experience, I think. This was the first record that we made in an actual recording studio, as opposed to like you can make a record today in a basement or in a professional recording studio. And this had the comfort of a basement, but was an actual studio in Portland, Oregon, and brought in our friend Chris Funk, who produced it and everything like that. My girlfriend and I were spending a lot of time in Portland, Oregon, and talking a lot about moving there and everything. And so I was very into the idea of recording the record there. And I was talking to our booking agent, who at the time was living there with his wife, and books the Decemberists, and was good friends with Chris. So he had said, I think I know the right guy for you to team up with. So we went out and had a couple of drinks and hung out for a night. And after that, it was fairly clear to me that this was the man to do it with. Yeah, Malachi DiLorenzo, who has been with me for I guess about 6 years since the first record that we did. Jeff Ratner, who is another Bucks County, Pennsylvania boy, which we didn't know each other growing up or anything, but has been in the band for about eight months. And then David Moore, who plays banjo and keyboard with us, has been just on this tour for the last month and a half, 2 months. There's bands like Lucero and Murder by Death and Avett Brothers, and I guess I could keep going with different the bands that we've been affiliated with, who have taken us on the road. Sort of, I think we would have been this way anyway, but it just sort of teach you that be kind, be respectful to the people that are working in the clubs, and be kind and respectful to the bands that you're on tour with. The cities that are nice to us that night. We play, man. We're on tour like 8-9 months out of the year. So there are towns that are better to us than other towns, I guess, on a more consistent basis. But it's really just there are those magical nights, and then there are those nights that it was like, what happened? So I get there. I'm with my mother. I'm with my brother, and other family and dear friends, and the game continues to go on, and it gets progressively terrible for the Philadelphia Phillies, and we're down. And when I say down, I mean it's getting ugly. And so my brother and I go down right by the dugout. So the Marlins are right there, and the Florida Marlins are right there. So it's pretty cool. We're like right on, on the field. We get to, we're very close and everything. So the Phillies start getting their asses kicked very, very badly. And then they announce, ladies and gentlemen, recording artist, Langhorne Slim, something along these lines. And people don't like me already. And I get up and I think it's going to be, I'm trying to bring shit together by saying, it's going to be all right. And then start to sing the song. It was not a good move. People either felt that was condescending, or in some way they did not enjoy this. It's going to be all right. I was a moron. I should never have said that. I should have said something much more witty. But anyway, I sang the song fine, to be honest with you. But my "It's Gonna Be All Right" intro was not good. A friend had given me as a gift this cool old amplifier, and I was playing through that while writing the song, and the words, the title of the song is "Leaving My Love." So I'm playing the song. My girlfriend comes out and kind of looks at me, walks in the kitchen, and then goes back to the bedroom, and I'm into it. And then later she said, "Are you going someplace?" I said, "Well, no." So for me, sometimes the songs are just very kind of literal to my life, or just a feeling that you write a story around. I think most people do. I can't believe that there's that show where these guys actually sit down and say, I don't know. I kind of hate this. I know that people are interested in it, but I always just like to hear the song. I don't want to hear the whole story.